friends with everybody. The platoon changed. The dynamic of the platoon was different. You could sit in a tent, look around, and see empty bunks. Some guy basically been living off that bunk just a day ago. Guy still had their TT uniform laid out for after the mission. Guys had their tennis shoes ready for when they got back.
Before Rob's last deployment, I had this horrible dream. I dreamt he was going to go and come. I said, Rob, I don't feel good. He goes, Mom. And I go, Rob, I've never had a bad feeling. I've always felt safe over there. Like he's the best. He said, Mom, I'm your Superman. Nothing is happening. That's why you would always tell me when I was mad or upset. And then October 1st, I still dream about them. I'm just sad. I was sad when I was sad. A general funeral and soldiers aren't made. They're born. With one to do what they did. I mean, I think that I'm able to accept that he did something he loved. I'm able to say we love what we did and he did. He loved being a soldier. Rob was all about this. He knew. And so I know how much him would have hurt. I know other people hurt too. His guys, they were his brothers. I don't know that much. I mean, I've never been in the military. I don't know what you can do.
This is one of those things you're left with. The living must carry on with those burdens that the dead are no longer encumbered by. That's part of the extreme of the human experience. Is warfare. Even explaining it now, unless you've been there, you'll never know what it's like. The burden and the bond of people that have been through that. So it leaves its mark on you. I find myself all the time trying to earn every day. I asked Ross's mom several years after, how do you think I should do that? Like, what do I have to do to make the most out of the sacrifice? And she said, just be yourself. Be a good friend for a reason. So just be yourself. Decision-making in these environments is all instinct. We decided to assault the options, and when we got to the top, I could see what the enemy had up there.
Did you go up?
so we couldn't get any resulted.
They were prepared to wait for us. So most of our advantage was gone. We were just kind of
Pinned down. As soon as you raise your right hand where you want to be a ranger, it's time.
My name is Nathan Self. I'm originally from Waco, Texas, little town outside of Waco called China Spring. Real simple life, fun birds and fish, and do pretty much anything that we wanted to do as kids growing up. Played all sports and church a lot. Just small town Texas. So went to the academy in West Point. It was 4-year college. It's all military. I chose to join the infantry coming out there, and so I was commissioned as a lieutenant. But when I read the book Black Hawk Down, I really was drawn to serve in that unit, Army Rangers. My first impressions of the Rangers were that they were all really fit. There were several guys in the team that ran their 2 miles in under 9.5 minutes. I was a decent runner in minutes, and I was in the long unit. When I got there, it was getting close. So I was a bit intimidated by the physical abilities of some of these guys. And then from a tactical perspective, they had been doing things that I'd never done before. That was tough for me, kind of on the inside, to know how to get by in that environment and gain respect. I remember on September 11th, I was listening to the radio, and there was this news bulletin that the aircraft had flown into the World Trade Center. When I got to the platoon, they were watching stuff on TV, and then we watched together the second aircraft fly into the second tower.
I was actually on CQ. Basically, the guy sitting at the desk outside the barracks. And it was just like, wow, what's going on here? And everyone else went to the range, and I sat here and watched it. Whenever we get back, we'll give them updates. Everyone would get called and said, hey guys, I know what you're ready to do. So they just want to say, hey, get some. I'm with you.
As America's offensive in Afghanistan pounds Taliban targets from the air, some U.S. troops have already been sent in on the ground. And not just any troops, the U.S. Army Rangers. Rangers conduct raids, search and rescue missions. They are fast and elusive. They are often the first ones in and out.
We can go anywhere in the world at any given time, any given day, and accomplish any mission given to us.
Our special operations unit is very tight-knit crew that when you ask us to do a mission, we're going to do it. We're going to take it out and carry on to the best of our ability.
We stepped foot on the road there in Afghanistan. I just remember seeing all the mountains around, all the wreckage of the tanks and the MiG fighters. It was just kind of eerie. You know, the terrain mixed with these skeletons of, the previous war.
We get off the bird, third ranger battalion gets on the bird, takes off, and they're greeted us very kindly, saying, make sure you don't get off the tiles and stuff, because there's still a lot of mines that were in the area trying to mess with us and say, like, get off, you're going to get blown up by all the Russian mines that they had left behind back when the Russians invaded Afghanistan. So that's how we were greeted. So we built a little makeshift camp in a basement of a building. A little place that lay out the sun, make it as normal as possible.
The mission that we were given, that was a non-stop mission, was to be a quick reaction force for our task force. That's kind of like the first responders. You're on call all the time.
We were assigned to special ops teams over there. If something happened, bird went down, something was bad, we would be recalled quickly to go in pull guys out, add security on the ground, whatever it may be, just kind of a jack of all trades.
I was working on route planning or planning zones or something like that, and I heard over the radio some traffic about one of our aircraft. I heard them say that they were going down and they had just gone down and crashed. Hearing that an aircraft that had flown out of our compound was down, there was no denying, there was no escape, there was no one else that would respond to that call. Someone had the Predator feed on the big screen of the downed aircraft. There were men walking around the aircraft. The aircraft was in the snow. So you could see like where you were going. And it was a weird feeling. And then there was this other mission that came in at the same time, which was we had a missing American somewhere. It was really confusing at that point.
LED night
We
lights
have our
and
mission
so.
that's our aircraft on the ground, but
That's
there's a
the
missing
Duggan.
person somewhere. Don't know.
I thought I was buying some,
But it's really important if we have somebody.
an LED black bulb, black light bulb, not a
I really
fucking
didn't like
night
the
light.
two missions that were potentially.
They look like bulbs.
But I was told specifically that you got to plan for both of these missions. So I just left the job and ran down to where our tents are and told them, hey, we have a mission.
This is what we did. We trained all the time, beat ourselves up constantly for it, and we do what we do. So in that time, I was pulling guard with my gunner. That's when we noticed all the vehicles moving, and then another ranger coming to get us. The only thing we knew is that we have men down, and we have to get up there to help.
Right before we were going to load to fly away, someone walked up and said, I need one of these two Chinooks because we got to get fuel down to the battlefield. I didn't like that. I was planning on 25 Rangers or something to secure this aircraft, and we would get cut down to 10. Talked to Aaron Cannon, who was my second in command at the time, and said, try to see if you can get another Chinook and get down there with us. He said he would. Before we flew away, I heard Aaron Cannon call me on the radio and said, hey, we found another Chinook, we're on board, working with you. So I feel great.
Hello, Igor. I knew you well.
As we're going down from BathRoom to this battlefield, I was talking on the radio from the aircraft back to our job, trying to figure out what the real mission is. He said, we don't know yet, we're still trying to sort
I'm gonna paint that.
just fly down to the area.
There would have been more information.
Black and white.
if We had more information at certain times. You get what you need to do your job. I mean, the big picture, that's up to Nate. He takes care of the big picture, and that's just the way it's set up.
We lost radio contact with the
Yeah,
trailer,
I'm gonna paint that.
which had Aaron Cannon.
I'm
and
gonna
the
have
other
to fucking
Rangers.
cover that up.
Talked to them. They didn't respond, couldn't see them behind us anymore, which is very dangerous if you're flying that low in between the mountains.
More information started coming in that the mission was going to change.
The pilots started to circle this mountain. Leveled off, nose up, flared, and went right in to this mountain peak. Probably 20 feet off the ground, you could feel the rotor wash coming up into the aircraft and the, kind of the grainy, snowy air come flushing through the aircraft. And then immediately I hear the right door gunner.
There was so much just commotion. You could feel the bullets coming by.
Feel the helicopter kind of feel to the ground, and then we just
Thursday, the river of discovery and innovation. It brought pride to the American people. Its waters carry the story of America. The mighty Mississippi, Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern, on Story Television.
Today, women with nighttime urinary incontinence don't have to wake up wet. Introducing the PureWick system, an innovative breakthrough system for managing female urinary incontinence at night.
Oh, you gotta put it together? Isn't that ceramic? I thought it was ceramic.
The PureWick system works outside to draw urine away, helping to keep
And they look like ceramic. What is this,
The
man?
PureWick system is a non-invasive option for management of moderate to severe
Oh,
urinary
man.
incontinence, helping to reduce the need for multiple
Well,
changes at
you
night.
can override, you know.
Now staying dry can be one less thing to lose sleep over.
Yeah. It's supposed to be ceramic.
6959 or go to purewickatHome.com to see how you can save up to 10%.
It's supposed to be ceramic.
6959 or go to purewickatHome.com.
All I had to do was paint it. I didn't-
Escape the never-ending cycle of nasal medications with Navage Nasal Care.
I tried a bunch of solutions. I tried nasal sprays.
Oh, well.
Allergy medication.
At least I could probably model it.
Much better on all fronts.
Navage lets
That's
you
cool.
into the nasal passages to help clear congestion by quickly sucking up mucus, allergens, and germs
Oh, well.
without drugs.
I remember.
And finally, we have
Available at major retailers or on
the clock.
Navage.com. Do you have a box of videotapes, film reels, or photos that are degrading?
Or the bathroom.
Actually converts them to DVD, SunDrive, or the cloud. Legacy Box is simple and safe.
It has,
Visit legacybox.com.
there you go, it has temperature and humidity.
Plan that gives you
Or
you gotta have
temperature
where you'll
and
pay
humidity.
for auto repair on your own. Some plans charge you
Is it?
$150 a month, but for less than $1 a day,
Ah,
everything breaks.
temperature,
Protect
yeah.
you from crippling auto repair bills.
This is temperature.
Call the number on your screen now for a no obligation.
And this is humidity.
Because they have lots of different plans.
And it's at the wrong time.
Really good customer service.
It's not even running.
Everything
Oh, it needs a battery.
24-hour roadside assistance, free towing, and free rental cars.
All right.
With our loyalty program, you can earn rewards like free oil changes and brake pads. Everything breaks covers more than cars, so act now, and coverage for your smartphone will be included free. That's auto and phone protection for one low price. It's only a matter of time until something breaks, so don't wait. Call now to join the millions of satisfied customers and start saving thousands on your repair bills.
And that's my unboxing for
Or visit everything
Monday,
Family feast.
December 17th or 18th?
Food that is right.
December 18th,
Here for everyone. This will use
2023.
things in the house.
And that will be bringing back to you back in 1966. Take it away, Jose.
Parts of appliances and the systems to help you stay on course and budget. Research what you should expect. Sign up today at ahs.com.
And that's it. Yeah, that's it.
All day Tuesday, the invention
Bye.
revolutionized travel and
Bye.
industry.